Susie Joyce from Dyslexia Portugal, and I want to show you a trick that can help you at home with your child who may be having trouble with reversing their B's and their D's. It's a super common thing that happens with children, especially when they're just developing their reading skills. And what's great about this activity is that it involves the kinesthetic pathways, using the body through the learning process, which is so important for young children. So all you need is a piece of paper, empty shoebox, a marker to write the letters, and tape. That's all you'll need. So for this child, we're talking about B's and D's, but you can do it with any of the letters that your child might be having difficulty with remembering, especially with the phonetic sound. So I'm going to write a bunch of B and D all over the paper, trying to keep it kind of in here because I'm going to use the sides to tape to the box. I'm just going to put a bunch all over. And we'll try to keep them even, about the same amount of B and the same amount of D. But again, you could do this with all the letters. Let's say maybe the vowels. Those can be a bit tricky for young children. Learning A, E, I, being able to isolate those sounds and retain them. This also really works well for that. So once you have some of the letters on your paper, you're just going to tape it onto your box.
So right here, I'm just speeding up the video because it took way too long to put it together. But you do want to make sure that you've taped it firmly to each side of the box. And this is also a really good fine motor activity to do with your child to develop their fingertip strength and their dexterity. So do include them. It's kind of like wrapping a present. And it also creates some anticipation about what we're about to do next. So always make these opportunities for learning and to being together and having a lot of fun with the whole process.
Okay, I think it's good. Now I can see I've got a little space over here, so I'm going to add just a few more letters. Okay. So the game is called Poke a Letter. Poke a letter. So all you'll need is a pencil at this point, and you're going to say to your child, okay, now I would like you to poke all of the letters B. B. And you might want to review before they start which one is the B, so they know which one to go for. And then they're just going to take their pencil and they're going to poke B. Every time they poke, they have to say the sound B. So like this. B. B, 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 and so on. So you get all your books. And this is really fun. And you can do it over and over again with the same box, which is nice. Did I get all my book? Yes, I did. And then you're going to say, okay, can you poke all of the D, 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 D. Ah, very good. So I finished it. And this is just a really fun way to practice your letters.
If you'd like to find out more, please go to dyslexiaportugal.com.